Ever since then, and takes on all comers, including Knoxx. So we're going to get our first look at a Crossfire Wrestling ring at Knoxx. We're going to get the official introductions right now from Amanda Cat, very shortly.
Let's go to the ring.
Introducing first, the challenger, fighting high top the Crimson Pike. Weighing in at 252 pounds, the sick, the sadistic Knoxx.
Well, they got that
right. Where did Amanda say he was from? High atop the Crimson Pike.
The Crimson Pike.
I think she's got the sick and the sadistic part down right, just by the looks of the dude.
Absolutely.
Not exactly a fan favorite in his Crossfire Wrestling ring debut here.
Not sure if we want to be angling this guy, just considering his actions.
Being accompanied to the ring by Gary Gambino.
Not a lot of managers get that kind of reaction. Gary deserves it.
100%.
Fighting out of Stony Creek, Ontario, weighing in at 200 pounds, he is your Crossfire Wrestling Autism Awareness World Champion, your cancer survivor, Toster!
Very, very few wrestlers get that kind of response from fans anywhere. The Crossfire Wrestling fans have just taken in Toster as almost like a member of their own family, Joe.
Absolutely adore him, and with good reason.
Yeah, well, there you go. With the belt being displayed by our referee, up in the air it goes. That's what's on the line here, folks. The Autism World Championship, proudly held and proudly defended, and defended with a lot of class as well over the past couple of years by Toster. The bell is rung, and we're underway. Toster, Knoxx, Crossfire Wrestling Mayhem.
Straight to it. Knoxx has got some answering to do for his actions previously here.
You have to wonder how much, just rolling over now. Bang, bang,
We're not going to see a scientific wrestling match here.
Not so far. Toster can do that, as we know. Clothesline didn't quite knock Toster down, but gets him into the corner. And Knoxx does have a vicious presence about him, doesn't he, Joe?
He does.
And he's got Toster in the ring.
Oh, that heavy chop, heavy chop.
You could hear up in Port Weller. Well, Toster, he's not afraid of anyone. Certainly not Knoxx, I'm sure. I wonder how much scouting opportunities he's had of seeing what exactly Knoxx can do and what tendencies he might have.
Evidently not enough. Oh, baseball slide straight into Toster, sends him to ringside.
Maybe Knoxx, a former baseball player. We're still learning as you are about him here, but boy, he shows a lot of athleticism, Joe, in the early going here.
That he does.
And on the outside of the ring, stomping away at Toster. Not the start Toster or his esteemed manager Gary Gambino we're looking for here. Up goes Toster, down on the ring apron, and right back down to the floor.
Referee up to a 4 count.
Boy, the introduction from Amanda Cat was bang on. The sick, the sadistic Knoxx. He's lived up to that billing.
So far, no argument here.
And again, outside the ring, we're getting closer to that 10 count here. I don't think anyone in this building wants to see this end in a count out, but Knoxx able to get back.
Knoxx breaks the count.
Look at that, breaks the count. He's got
right
some
back out.
Obviously some wrestling experience, Joe, because he gets in, breaks the count, right back out again to inflict more damage on Toster. He's not going to slam him on either on the barricade or into the ring post.
Oh, straight to the ring post.
Oh man, you got to wonder if Toster could even continue with this match after this. And what is this Knoxx character doing now? Moving the steps that lead into the ring. Toster, the shoulder, part of the head, into the ring post. Knoxx right back on the attack again, into the ring
Straight
post.
back into that ring post. He is working it.
He shows no mercy, Joe. There's no mercy at all from Knoxx here to Toster. Now into the ring steps. Toster, luckily his forehead was not busted wide open there. This is not as far
Finally
as
get this back in the ring.
not just yet. Toster with the reversal. There go the ring steps, and there goes Knoxx.
Breaking that count again.
Oh, man, did Toster need that, Joe? So Toster's back in the ring. The count is now going to be on Knoxx.
We're up to a count of 3.
And you see Knoxx right in front of us here. Yeah.
Just down and out.
Well, those steps don't budge a whole heck of a lot.
Well, I mean, they've got to carry the likes of me up to the ring.
So they are sturdy. They are very, very sturdy.
That they are. I can attest to that for sure.
Toster back in the ring just again, long enough as Knoxx did earlier to break up the count. Right back out with a couple more shots on Knoxx. Toster waiting for his opponent to get back in, or is he going to wait, Joe? Here he goes, Toster.
Suicide dive!
Executed to perfection. Who got the worst of that? Toster looks to be almost out.
I'm not sure. Neither man getting up. Neither man have any intention, looks like, of getting up anytime soon.
You know, Joe, when that move is executed that well, it's a work of art. It's a thing of beauty. And Toster with the elevation that he got up over the top rope, and just the placement where he knew his body was going to be. That takes years. Do not try this at home. Years and years and years of training to do a Toster with a perfect execution. He's first one back in the ring. No surprise there.
Our ring, of course, I'm not sure if the fans at home are aware of it, but our ring is significantly higher than your regular wrestling ring.
You know what? It is, some great elevation for Toster to get up over that top rope in full flight on top of that. Again, the athleticism of our wrestlers here in Crossfire Wrestling, second to none. Absolutely amazing and breathtaking what they can do in the ring. Toster, a great example of that. Now with the side headlock, it's Knoxx getting back into control. Crowd cheering Toster on. Toster breaks it.
Shoulder block, straight down.
You know what? He's mean, but he's pretty fair size too, right? Again, size advantage. Well, you can say that about any Toster match. The
arm drag.
Agility of Toster.
Another arm drag. Oh, we're going to see it. We're going to see it. Here it comes.
Spreading the butter.
Spread the butter.
It's right out of the back of his wrestling pants. Spread the butter, and Toster doing just that. I don't think Knoxx has ever encountered anything like that before. And the Knoxx, well, I'm not even going to repeat it, but it's not a very nice chant that the fans here at Crossfire Wrestling have for Knoxx, but
he's definitely not endearing himself to the fans.
No. Whereas Toster is, boy, that's become a favorite maneuver for a lot of people too. Toster, now, giving Knoxx a bit of a chance here. I don't know if that's the right move at this point, but Knoxx really has to collect himself and get his second, third, or fourth win wherever he may be right now. Toster right back onto the offense, though. Some right hands to the back of Knoxx. Knoxx still not able to get back up to his feet. He's back up now, and there's a right hand shot to Toster.
Into that top turnbuckle.
That'll turn things around in the corner. Toster feeling that one. Yeah, turnbuckle right up into the back and almost up to the shoulder blades, and Knoxx able to get some rights now. Right
straight
boots.
into that midsection.
That'll knock the wind out of you in no time.
No, you can't breathe, you can't fight.
Now Knoxx aware of that. He's got Toster now right in the middle of the ring. Toster, look at the maneuver from Toster. Breaks the hold, reversal. Just the agility of Toster never ceases to amaze you. But a poke to the eyes will change things in a hurry. Toster down, Knoxx back in control here, maybe setting him up for a suplex. There he goes. This Knoxx has some good weapons in his arsenal, Joe.
Toster definitely felt that.
I know anytime we've talked to Toster outside of the ring, he tells us, Joe, time and again, he feeds off the energy of the fans, off the chants, off the cheers, off the clapping.
He does.
And it has taken him to the highest of heights here at Crossfire Wrestling.
Beautiful reversal there. Back into the corner goes Knoxx.
Toster up.
Oh, no! Knoxx saw that coming.
shoulder to the midsection. What's Toster got lined up here with Knoxx? Our first pinfall cover attempt, 1-2, and
just a 2.
And 2 count out. Yeah. I wonder if Toster, back in high school or somewhere, he had to have had a gymnastics class that he was very good at. Oh,
definitely see a background there, yeah.
That clothesline from Knoxx, though.
Just laid him straight out.
He got everything. Knoxx, he's got that center of gravity that when he gets a clothesline on you, he has a vicious, vicious impact. Here again, Gambino now exhorting his protege Toster to get back up. Not too many people could get up from what we just saw. That clothesline from Knoxx, though. Knoxx going to try for the pinfall cover here, Joe.
I'd be asking for a little blanket about this point.
Yeah, in a comfort bear or comfort dog or something at this point. Well, Toster's a gamer. He's trying to get back up. Not letting him though. I know it's our first time seeing him, Joe, but your impressions of Knoxx so far in his Crossfire Wrestling debut?
I mean, so far he's impressing me. I don't know if this is another one of Prieston's finds that he's been bringing to Crossfire Wrestling, or if he's just made his way here on his own. But
we're going to have to check with Commissioner Prieston on that, too, to see exactly where and why Knoxx is here at Crossfire.
Chops right across the chest.
Yeah, he's just so powerful.
Straight to the forehead.
With good agility, strong, powerful, everything you need to be successful in a wrestling ring. And right now, Knoxx,
excellent ring presence.
Absolutely, and a definite advantage here now over Toster. What's he going to try to set him up for here now? Sort of a camel
clutch.
It is. Oh, breaks the hold.
He's got it.
It's back in. We've seen this move from previous Crossfire stars, and it's usually a submission hold that very few can work their way out of or escape from.
Just breaking the forehead with that tape on his hand as well.
Well, Toster. Is he going to tap, Joe? I don't know if Toster has ever tapped out in a match. He's able to sneak out of it and reverse
Roll
it.
Up.
2.
Only 2.
Oh, and here it is from Toster.
He's got the crossface on.
Now we're wondering about Toster submitting to the camel clutch moments ago. Is the crossface going to be the demise of Knoxx in his Crossfire debut here?
Knoxx just digging in there.
Toster appears to have it fully locked in. Knoxx so close to the ropes, though, Joe. He's just got to get his hand maybe a couple of inches further, and Toster will have no choice but to break the hold. Other than that, this might be... Oh, Knoxx, one last gasp, Joe, makes it. To the ropes.
Calling for the break.
Well, we've seen a couple of near misses here. Both of these stars so close to having their opponent tap out. Hasn't happened yet, though. Toster back up first. There's Toster to the corner. Where's Knoxx going now? Ooh.
Clothesline in the corner.
Right.
Back working that midsection.
The ring group get the stairs back to the position they should be in, but there is Toster up top. This may not end well for Toster here, Joe, as Knoxx, what does he have planned for Toster? Knoxx up to the second rope now.
Beginning of a superplex here.
It's sure looking that way. If he lands this, boy, we could have a new autism champion. Toster blocking it so far on 3 attempts by Knoxx. I don't think Toster has much choice. He's starting to get some right hands in, and Knoxx has to break the hold. Other than that, if that superplex lands, that may have been the end of Toster's reign. Flying through the air. Toster, 1, 2, and
only 2. Just about as close as Toster has come.
Toster can just turn the tables so very, very, very quickly, and he did there, flying through the air. And got the 2.5 count. Toster right back on the offense now. Knoxx feeling that. Splash from Toster. Gets Toster back into the corner, though.
Oof. Shoulder to the midsection. And again.
Boy, we've had a lot of back and forth in this match here. Knoxx very much up to the challenge of Toster. He gets thrown into the corner, and then Toster's just about out on his feet here, Joe. Where's Knoxx going with this? Not to a good place if you're Toster.
Not at all.
Well, he's going to try that one once again. Toster can barely get up, but he's able to find the wherewithal. Up he goes. Clothesline. Is he going to try for the pinfall here, or... Nope. Here comes Joe. Possibly. Here it comes. Up top goes Toster, and you know where this lands usually, except Knoxx is back up on his feet.
Oh! Knoxx took out that top rope and knocked Toster right off.
Well, let's see what Knoxx has up. He's not wearing sleeves. What he has going on here with Toster now. He's going to try that superplex attempt. Here it is.
Oh, the ring just jumped.
Thank goodness we have such a great crew. 1, 2. That ring.
Toster not even close to ready to give up yet.
You're right, though. Just the impact of that from Knoxx landing on Toster. The ring just shook like there was a mini earthquake here at the Barrington Community Center. So they're both down now. Boy, both of these competitors have taken a lot of punishment and handed out a lot of punishment, too. We're witnessing a great matchup here for the Autism World Championship. Knoxx against the Crossfire Autism Champion Toster. It might just be a race to see who can get up first here, Joe. You can only imagine what they're both feeling right now when you can't get up on your feet after being in a match for this long.
Oh, he's got him in a headlock. Oh, that's a sleeper.
It looks like a sleeper move that Knoxx may have on Toster here. We may see
referee checking.
A new Autism Awareness champion. Toster's right leg still
defiant.
Moving. Very much so. The arm comes up. Toster still with us. 1, 2. And at least that forces Knoxx to break up what sure looks like a sleeper.
Amazing ring awareness on the part of Toster, though.
As always, though, now Toster. Obviously, it's still a little bit drowsy. It doesn't take long for that sleeper hold to make you start seeing all kinds of stars.
Once the blood's drained out of your head there, Chuck, that's it.
That's it. And here goes Toster now with the right hand. Both these athletes barely on their feet.
Just trading blows.
They look like two rock'em sock'em robots now going at it, Joe. Was that before your time?
Nope.
Remember well. That's exactly what they look like here. One of the blue, one of the red. Back to the corner it goes now. And is he biting?
Knoxx just biting the forehead of Toster.
So if the fans start chanting Knoxx bites, they're not too far off the mark here. That sure looked like it.
He does.
Who would do that? And again, we go back to Amanda Katz's introduction. The sick, the sadistic, and the referee
is out after that attack from Toster on Knoxx.
Toster with a splash into the corner, but Knoxx was there. A referee right in behind. Doesn't know where he is right now. Here comes Toster. Well, hopefully we can get another official out here in the very near future, because especially if Toster is able to get up top, but they're both getting up. Here goes Toster. Here it comes.
He's going for that super kick.
Ready for it, and blocked nicely by Knoxx. Up on the shoulders of Knoxx goes Toster. Toster escapes.
Oh, he got him!
There it is.
He got him!
Oh, he's
had a cover, but no ref!
1, 2, 3.
You could count to 100 at this point, and he would not be getting up.
There's no way Knoxx is getting up from that. Toster, by now, should have been having his hand raised and defended his Autism World Championship, but
Gary Gambino trying to resuscitate the ref now.
Well, that's an unfortunate turn of events for Toster, because he definitely had this match won.
Nobody stood now as they're taking care of the ref here.
Toster, caring man that he is, making sure of the welfare and the well-being of our referee. And there it is, as expected. Knoxx, into the ring goes a garbage can. And he's not afraid to use it, Joe, I'm sure. Toster's got to be aware now, right behind Knoxx. Up.
Straight down on Toster.
Toster reeling now, and Knoxx still with that garbage can in his hands. That was straight to the forehead of Toster.
Look at the dent in that garbage can.
Well, there may be a dent in Toster's head after that one, too. Knoxx, oh, he's showing just pure viciousness here after 2 strikes with the garbage can.
Backbreaker.
Well, our referee stirring. I don't know if Toster can
definitely in danger now.
Can he even continue here after that assault? Knoxx lining up Toster. What does Knoxx have planned here? Toster. Knoxx, wait till he turns around. They're going to get a spear. There it is. And the referee making his way over. Pinfall. 1, 2, and 3.
Good Lord, we've got ourselves a new champion.
Is that possible? What we have just seen here at Mayhem in Crossfire Wrestling. Well, Commissioner Prieston, very, very happy, obviously. He's going into the ring with the Autism Awareness belt, the championship belt, that he's going to be very proud, it looks like, to present it to Knoxx. I'm sure a find of Commissioner Prieston. What a match we witnessed, but we didn't know much about Knoxx, Joe, going into this match. We know a lot more about him now.
What we can tell you now, though, is he is your Autism Awareness champion.
And there's our commissioner proudly draping the belt around the waist of the new champion, Knoxx. What a run it has been for Toster, though, Joe. What an amazing run. And
Ladies and gentlemen,
here's Amanda.
And your new Crossfire Wrestling Autism Awareness World Champion, Knoxx. Oh my God.
What just happened?
Oh my God.
He just threw the Autism Awareness Championship in the trash.